EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Xtra, your infotainment hub.
Alright, it's pretty much a raining Monday here in the city of Accra, and I'm super sure that a lot of people by now will be under the weather. But, well, we are back with EP Xtra with me, Kelvin Fnk. We're coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. Follow us on our various social media handles and let's get interactive. I hope for you, your weekend has been amazing so far. And as the week officially starts today, try and make sure to have the best. So, a lot of entertaining stories has been panning out in the past couple of hours. And I'm just going to be bringing to you some of the vital ones that I know you'll find interesting. So, firstly, I'll be talking about Davido and Chioma. Chef She is back in the news again. So there's a possibility that these two might be back again. We don't know yet, but I will bring you details of that later on about Davido and Chioma. And later on, I'll be talking about Yule Doshie and the old second wife saga. It's not ending anytime soon. So for the very first time, after a long time, the first wife has come out to say something about her husband, Yule Doshie, taking a second wife. I'm sure you want to find out what she has to say. And later on, we're bringing you an update on the Big Brother Nigeria. You all know that is the last week, right? So if you've not been voting for your favorites, they go send a go as they send some people. And later on, I will be telling you something that Akon recently revealed about a discussion he and the late Michael Jackson had about plans they have for Africa. So in a recent interview, Akon came out to give some striking revelation. I'm very sure you would want to check that out. And these and many more coming up on today's EP Xtra with me, Kelvin Fnk. We are coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. Follow us on our various social media handles and let's get interactive. Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'll be delving more into the stories. We'll be right back.
Hi. When it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Xtra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Xtra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public opinion on trending issues, we also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Xtra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk.
And me, Irene Pax. With me, your hot gossip.
At this time, live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Xtra, your infotainment.
Okay, you're welcome back. If you just logged in on, you logged on right on time. The program is just about to kickstart. Next 30 minutes. For the next 30 minutes, I'll be feeding you with trending stories from the world of entertainment. And the program still remains EP Xtra with me, Kelvin Fnk. And we are coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. So let me delve into today's stories properly. Firstly, I'm talking about Davido and Chioma. So we all know that after these two had a baby and, they fell apart during their whole love and the Chef She, and we know that Davido have a hit where Chioma's name is like the major headline for that particular song. We don't want to talk about that, but what we're talking about today is the fact that Davido and Chioma was spotted in an event and having a good time. Not just having a good time, holding hands. Yes, in the picture you're seeing right now, Chef She is basically holding hands romantically with Davido, but she was in an event that Davido performed over the weekend and she was there live. I would want you to watch this video. I'll be right back. I mean, it's good. Definitely, they will not remain, apart from for forever. The two of them happen to have fallen in love before, and of course, out of that love, they have a baby and a hit. Yes. So probably somehow, they won't rekindle their relationship. But whatever the situation is, we are happy for Davido and Chioma. We are hoping that in the coming days, we see them together more, and not just for this particular event that happened over the weekend. Let's hear more stories popping up from these two, because come on, Davido, we don't move. Stay one place. Take your time. So away from that, let's do something else. Let's talk a bit about one of Nollywood's finest actor, Yule Doshie, who has the biggest voice ever in the industry. Yes, he's taking over his father, Peter Doshie. So remember that a couple of months ago, Yule Doshie he's been making headlines on the fact that he took a second wife. And that, to a lot of people, did not sink down well. Even his father has not been in support of this. But for the first time in a very long time, since the whole second wife saga started, his first wife, his official first wife, which we all know, May, has come out to say something. Now, in a very lengthy post she put out, she released on social media over the weekend, she was stating that the whole situation is what it is. She wouldn't want to stretch it because the situation is already bad. But one thing she's very concerned about is the fact that her belief and her culture and her personality does not support polygamy. But she can't do anything about it because her husband's second wife has a baby already, and the marriage is already kicking start, in as much as he's not saying no to the marriage or not. But that is what May has come out to say. I would want to read a first 2 sentences she made in a very lengthy post she brought out over the weekend. So May Yuledoshe said, "The ability to accept or tolerate challenges and problems in life is a virtue and should not be misconstrued. There is no point making an already bad situation worse, hence the need to remain calm and crucial." I understand that we all have our weaknesses and limitations as humans, and I personally believe everyone deserves an opportunity to make things right. When they stray, forgiveness is divine. So the other part of the lengthy post she brought out over the weekend, according to her, she is saying that in as much as she's going to forgive the husband, because based on what I just read that right now, this particular post indicates that she's going to forgive him, right? But she still does not support polygamy. And she also revealed that the marriage that she has with Yuledo, she has been spanning out for years now. And the two of them has not only built a family together, have 4 kids together, they also built the house, the mansion which they live together. So it's not like she's just a newcomer in this old drill. She has been there even when the guy was not famous or he's not been famous. But what we are happy about is the fact that she has come out firstly to talk about this. One thing about healing when you are going through a challenging situation is how you are able to find that comfortable place to talk about the situation. So we've not heard from her for a long time now, but now that she has come out to say something, that is to tell us that she's gradually healing. She's gradually accepting the whole situation. And according to her post, she wouldn't want to put more kerosene inside the fire that is already burning. So let's just allow it to be. And when people stray, according to her, they are also having the liberty to enjoy forgiveness. And we are hoping that in the coming days, let's see how that pans out. In as much as the second wife has been trying her possible best to always slide in a DM and, send her some, recently May celebrated her birthday and the second wife was there, showing herself. A lot of people did not take that one very well. Even me myself, I'm not taking. She show 2 face. We know what you define. But at the end of the day, May Adoshi has come out to reveal that she's not okay with polygamy. Her culture does not accept it. Her beliefs does not accept it. But people still have the chance to be forgiven when they go astray. That tells a lot. Wish her all the very best on that particular one. We'll see what pans out between this, the Yule Doshi and the whole family saga. Now, away from that, let me move to one of my favorite part of EP Xtra regularly, in as much as I know is gradually coming to an end. I'm talking about the BB Nigeria. They are in their final week already. So a lot of housemates has been evicted, and some people we believed or we thought might be in the house till the end happen to have been evicted over the weekend. Today I'll be joined later in the studio by my very personal person, Evelyn something Leo, to discuss about this final section, and she will be predicting who she's hoping to take home the grand prize over this weekend. So, but before we do that, let's hear a goodwill message from the just evicted housemates. We'll be right back.
Yes! I want to say a huge thank you to everyone, family, friends, everyone that's kept it real out there, voted for me. Yes! I want to say a huge thank you to everyone, family, friends, everyone that's kept it real out there, voted for me. Y'all kept me in there till the 9th week. I don't want people deep. I still did. We out now, bro. Let's make it work. It's work from here now. Appreciate y'all on the, I can't find words. I'm so grateful I can't find words for it. Thank you. Hi
guys, it's Big Shed. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting me so far. Thanks to Big Brother, thanks to the platform and everything. You know, I just can't wait to meet all of you. Let's get it. Boy Groovy of BB Niger season 7. And I just left out of the house. I'd like to say big thank you to all my fans, to all my supporters, to my family, you know, for keeping me to this stage. Sadly, the boy couldn't go any further than he has stated, but then it's all up, it's all good. Thank you so much for keeping me down. It's groovy time. Watch out for me because I'm gonna kill it. Watch out for me. Watch out for this space. Go! It's level up season.
Yes! I want to say a huge thank you to everyone, family, friends, everyone that's kept it real out there, voted for me. You know, y'all kept me in there till the 9th week. I want people deep, I still did. We out now, bro. Let's make it work. It's work from here now. Appreciate y'all on the, I can't find words. I'm so grateful I can't find words for it. Thank you.
Alright guys, it's Big Sheg. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting me so far. Thanks to Big Brother, thanks to the platform and everything. You know, I just can't wait to meet all of you. Let's get it. Boy Groovy of BB Niger season 7. And I just left out of the house. I'd like to say big thank you to all my fans, to all my supporters, to my family, you know, for keeping me to this stage. Sadly, the boy couldn't go any further than he has stated, but then it's all up, it's all good. Thank you so much for keeping me down. It's groovy time. Watch out for me because I'm gonna kill it. Watch out for me. Watch out for this space. Go! It's level up season, bro.
Yes! I want to say a huge thank you to everyone, family, friends, everyone that's kept it real out there, voted for me. You know, y'all kept me in there till the 9th week. I want people deep, I still did. We out now, bro. Let's make it work. It's work from here now. Appreciate y'all on the, I can't find words. I'm so grateful I can't find words for it. Thank you.
Alright guys, it's Big Sheg. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been
So
supporting me.
that was a thank you message from Hermes, Groovy, and what's his name, Shegs. Evelyn, something, Leo.
Yeah, that's
Your favorite has been evicted, though.
I'm sad.
What happened?
Like MS, I'm so sad. Like I had this strong belief that he would get to the final 5.
So too bad.
I had this belief he was going to win the money. But with his eviction there, I couldn't eat yesterday. I couldn't eat.
You lost appetite. You lost appetite.
Honestly.
But let's talk a bit. I mean, it's been an amazing week so far in the house. Who do you think, including those who have been evicted and the most recently evicted housemate, who do you think don't go and mention Hermes. Who do you think has been the most entertaining housemate so far?
If you talk about entertainment, I'll give it to
Fina, eh?
yeah, you know, she got the vibe.
Yeah.
This really kind of thing.
Yeah.
I love the vibe, and she's like me, I would say.
So you two get the way
You put the slave small, you put the way small. You understand? Ajebota, Ajepako. You know, I love the vibe. Though I was really rooting for MS.
But Fina is still in the house.
Yeah.
So we are hoping that, and we mentioned the 5 housemates, the finalists pretty soon. Fina is still in the house. That's a good news for that. But which person's eviction gave you the shock of your life?
I just said it. I said MS. Like I wasn't expecting it. It was shocking, really.
But you know, couple of editions we've had on EP Xtra, I've always been on the side that Hermes was a fake housemate because of what I saw online.
No, I don't think.
But you have always been on the other side.
Yeah, I didn't believe that. I didn't believe it was fake.
It was fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
It got the energy, you know, the vibe was there. It doesn't play with the wagers. Like when there's wager, he only takes it serious. He puts in his all into the game. So I really feel it deserved the win.
It deserved the win.
Yeah, it deserved.
Before we talk about your prediction for who is going to be going home with the grand prize this weekend, let's talk a bit about the show entirely, because this is the final week. Next week, Monday, when we are going to be sitting here, we'll be talking about the person who won it.
Yeah.
Do you think this year's edition has been really entertaining? Do you think that people who subscribe to the various platforms, even those who say they get the exclusive where they see things we will not see, do you think this year's housemate has actually pulled the strings so much?
You can count. Like you can count many of them. They got the vibe. You know, they were really bringing something to the table. If you ask. Though Amaka was removed early, but she was also a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amaka, Fina, name it. Chomzi, she got the dancing, the party vibe. So I think it was up to expectation. Like they were doing right, they were doing fine.
You mentioned Amaka's name, but I would want to ask you this, so you just, I mean, very clear to us.
Yeah.
Who do you think was evicted from the house too early?
Amaka. I honestly feel it was unfair. Like it wasn't fair to her. You know, she wasn't evicted due to vote.
Aha, that's what I was coming to say. She was not given a fans of the
platform to vote. So the housemates evicted her. I won't say Big Brother evicted her. The housemate evicted her.
But don't you think it's because of her stubbornness? Because she went against countless number of Big Brother's rules.
I don't think it was particularly because of that. Because they could have mentioned someone else. So it wasn't really circled around Amaka. That is because of Amaka we are doing this, she has to leave. They could have mentioned another name and the person could have, left the house. But the whole thing turned out, it was unfortunate that she was the one who was evicted, and it was painful though. Okay.
So in the house right now we have the 6 finalists, which are Adekunle. I wanted to put Adekunle good, but not be Adekunle good. But the Adekunle of the Big Brother Nigeria. Yeah. So we have Adekunle in the house, we have Bella, we have Brian, we have Chichi, Daniela, and your very own Fina.
Fina.
Give me your prediction.
Fina. You heard it right.
Fina. You think Fina has that strength?
Yeah, I know. You know the 3 strongest
in the house now.
Fina, Brian, and Adekunle. But the way the whole thing is going right now, I think Fina, since it's the final, I have to stand by my, my kind. Yeah. She's a woman.
Now you're being biased. You're being gender biased.
She's a woman. I want my fellow woman to win. So I support Fina. I think she got everything. She deserves it. She got the energy. She got the vibe. The slave vibe, she brings it to the table.
You are very particular about the slave vibe.
Because it's like me.
Okay.
I slay. Okay. And when it comes to being crazy,
we'll leave that craziness for behind the camera. So let's talk a bit about the house and how the housemates. Before I let you go, so we all know that this is the final week.
Yeah.
And of course, a lot of people, as in one way or the other, enjoyed the entire performance so far.
Yeah.
Looking at this housemate, there's a trend in reality shows. Let's face the facts. When a housemate is declared, or when a contestant is declared a winner, we only hear of the person, first 2 years. Let's use, for example, White Money. White Money came out of the house after winning last season, and he went into music. And up to date, a lot of people still don't listen to his music. you get my point? So, what do you think this housemaid need to put into consideration? Because when they leave the house now, one of the things they're going to be looking for is what people said about them when they were in the house. So probably they might have the time to also watch what we're talking about today. What do you think that this housemaid need to put into consideration as they leave the house? Because this is the final week for them.
This Big Brother is actually a big platform.
Yeah.
To showcase yourself.
Yeah.
It's a platform that will push you out there to limelight.
Yes.
So it's up to you. Because everybody got what they are good at. Everybody got their own talents, what they are good at. Yes. You should know what you're good at.
Yes.
Come out from the house and attempting, let me use White Money as an example. Come out of the Big Brother house as a winner, you attempted music and the response was bad.
No, let's not use the phrase bad, let's use the phrase very poor.
No, I'm talking about the response from the people out there.
The people's response was extremely
it was really, poor, it was bad, whichever way we want to put it. And I think that should have given him strike him, this thing I'm doing, I don't think is the right direction for me to follow. But still, it was still pushing what wasn't working. I know there could be miracle, it could be possible. It will change. Things will change. But with this, you are selling to the people. The people they didn't buy it. So change. Why not look for something else?
But since we're still talking about White Money, I know my producer doesn't have a White Money's picture, but sorry for that. But White Money situation is pretty much, a huge one. He also said during his musical tour that he will be the first artist to bring the Grammys to Nigeria.
I heard that right. I laughed. No, I should say I shouldn't give up on him.
You wouldn't give up.
I
still believe.
I believe.
But you just said, he knows.
That's why I said miracle.
Okay.
Anytime.
Okay.
If you wake up and things will change.
All right.
White Money will be Davido and Davido will be White Money.
That's an African movie, especially Nollywood. So finally, before I let you go, you've given us your prediction already. Yeah. You're waiting for Fina. So who is your second option out of this 6 housemates?
Brian is good, yo.
Why are you picking Brian? What's the Fina is there? Come on.
Brian is good. Talking about talent, got it. I'm not underrating anybody, but I think Brian has been underrated both by the housemates. You small boy, you this. At least you should show to them that I'm a small boy, but that
small boy with big
God, so I can do it.
Okay. So thank you so much for joining us on today's
welcome, always welcome.
I hope next week Monday your prediction it works.
If you come to us.
Should no could do gamble.
Fina.
I will not say me. I'm a neutral person. I'm not joining among of them, but at the end of the day, wish all the housemates all the very best this particular week and see who wins out. And I hope on Monday when we're having a conversation, your Fina win. We are hoping with fingers crossed.
I believe.
You believe, eh?
Yeah.
You keep your finger. The miracle is talking.
Fina, Brian, but strongly Fina.
Okay. Thank you so much, Irene.
You're welcome.
All right, so the program is still EP Xtra, and we are coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. If you're just joining us, you've kind of missed some of the stories and, of course, a discussion we just had about the currently ongoing BB Niger, which is ending this weekend. Don't forget to follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. We'll go for a short commercial because when I come back, there is something that I have to tell you about the Black Stars, which happened over the weekend. Let's go for this quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hi. When it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Xtra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Xtra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public opinions on trending issues, we also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Xtra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk.
And me, Irene Pax. With me, your hot gossip.
At this time, live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Xtra, your infotainment hub.
Hi,
it's you. Welcome back. The program is still EP Xtra, and we are coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. So I stand to be corrected. Identified her as Irene, and she's not Irene. She's Evelyn. You see these two names? These two colleagues of mine, the Irene and the Vein. Mona change her name so that I can pronounce it well. Okay, guys, the program is still EP Xtra. We are coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. Follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. So, over the weekend, something very historic happened. I wouldn't say historic because Ghanaians are pretty much used to such results. Yeah, we're talking about the Black Stars who was mercilessly defeated by Brazil over the weekend. I'm not laughing negatively about this, but what I'm laughing is the fact that these guys were seen on social media prior to the match displaying their dance moves. After giving out all these dance moves, they went in there and scored O. But before I bring you what the public has to say about their performance and all that, which is being handled by my colleague Irene Pax, let's watch how the Black Star performed before the match day. You will see what I'm talking about. Watch these videos. I'll be right back. Interesting. You might be thinking that such a display of Dancidoria skills would have happened after the game has been won. But these videos actually came out before the game, and of course, they were mercilessly beaten by the Brazilians. In as much as it's a friendly match, this might actually give Ghanaians a kind of thought about them. That is why my colleague Irene Parks went into the streets to ask a cross-section of the Ghanaian public, because we all know that Qatar World Cup is pretty much, on our doorsteps. So Ghanaians, do they still have the confidence in these Blacksters, looking at how they performed over the weekend? Over to you, Irene Parks.
Hi, my name is Irene Parks. We're on the streets again asking people how far they think Blaster can go in the World Cup, looking at the performance just recently.
They're looking at their performance during the Brazil. They will score as first match. Yeah, maybe 4-0. Yeah, because even the Brazil, like, they no go hard on us, so but the little they perform, you can see that, yeah, they really have the vigor to go far. But as for the Blasters, Charlie, the team it have collapsed.
Looking at the performance, the first half was poor. It's true that the first half was poor, but I'm with a much hope that looking at the squad we are having now, especially if you consider the new ones that have switched in, Inaki Williams, and comparing their performance to the second half to, yes, we are with a hope that, we are going to do well. And I know Blasters is having squad. As the Brazilians did themselves, they confirm it after the game. So let all Ghanaians be hot, be wild, and support for this team. This team can take us to the World Cup, and we can do actually well.
Ghana Blasters there. The day you say, also we need to match him. Yes, I dear. Ghana be qualify group stages. I was here to me who I coach I don't so out to answer I do. On also I was here who be say coach I want to be coach team biada. Want to be me coach Blasters and my qualify and a World Cup and Quadri Cup in Mada. Or say so was here who. And when I was a Ghana for coaches no and then I was a maker.
I think if you look at the first half wasn't that good. But you realize that the second half there was some changes. The coach had to bring in some players and realize that second half they did well, but just that the goals were not coming. So I think with time, if they're able to play, a lot of games before the start of the World Cup, they can do well.
In World Cup they will perform very well because I watched them. The second half was better because the old boys, they are not killing themselves right now. As Andrea Ayew and his brother, actually they were performing, but it was not their time. The time has come that they have to give chance to the new boys, and they will perform well. In the World Cup, we will do better. Seriously, the new boys like the William, and the Sanyo guy, the midfielder, the Rasta guy. Yes, if you give them the benefit doubt, they will perform well. They will perform well. Because I've seen the boys, they are playing, they want to kill themselves for Ghana, for Ghana. And so you should give them the opportunity and they will perform well.
Actually, the first half, they didn't perform well. But the second half, they did well. So when they put things together, I hope they can do better.
Media, no, we don't do anything. We don't do anything. Like if we allow Nigeria go, yeah, we can do something. For our squad, we get squad, everything fine. But for the football stuff, no, we don't go anywhere. No, they do anything. We know they do. Nope, nothing they go on for the team inside. For the other time, I just collapsed. But I'm best boy, so I know play time. I watch small where I go.
If I look at the performance, if you look at the second half, if like the way the coach said that he had made a mistake, he should have used the second half players to play the first half. If we correct that mistake, we can go far. Because if I look at the second half players, they played better than the first half. place.
With the performance of the Black Star, with the new crop of players that we have, I think we can go far. If only the players are very serious serious in what they are doing. Because some of them, they play as if they are not serious about the ball. Because they are being paid, they have money, they don't want to get injured. But if they should be serious about what they are doing, they will go far. But to think of, I don't want to be negative about saying that they will not go far. But it all depends on, the coach, how serious he is, and the crop of players that he will select. I think it will help the team go far.
Thank you very much. Okay, so this is how far we've come. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Irene Pax. So that was opinion from the cross section of the Ghanaian public sharing their views on if they still have confidence in the Black Stars. But I mean, you heard them already. Some are in support of it, and some are saying the coach should do better next time. We don't want to hear, we don't want to be seeing all these their dance moves, and at the end of the day, they go on the field and perform poorly. But come on, we still need to support them because from the West African community, these guys are the ones representing us, and we wish the Black Stars all the very, very best in the upcoming World Cup. Now, away from that, let's talk a bit about I would say a legend, because yes, Michael Jackson, of course, though he's been gone for 13 years now, he's still a legend. In a recent interview, Akon, you all know Akon, came out to reveal that before Michael passed, they both had a discussion on some amazing things they would want to do for African community, especially for the music industry. But I mean, that could not come into fruition because Michael Jackson passed on. So there's a video to this. I would want you to watch this. We'll be right back.
Started off as a concept. Me and Mike was actually speaking about creating like music universities all throughout Africa. You know, I'm giving them the tools, the instruments, the knowledge of the business, and just kind of help them with facilities that help them polish up their skills. Because Africa got so much talent, and this is one of the main motivations why I even went into Nigeria back then. You know, the whole start and support all those young artists, you know, for Afrobeat and things like this, because it was like almost a way of opening up the door to create that opportunity, and they unfortunately passed away.
How do you think that this positive component of opening the school is going to change his legacy?
Well, this is the thing. First of all, the schools haven't happened yet. It was just a conversation that we had, but it's something that I do want to follow up on. I think, me personally, if people knew who he really was and understood the stories behind it, that wouldn't be a legacy question. Like, you know what Mike did for the culture. It shouldn't even be a thought, like, you know what I mean? But ultimately, the powers that be in America work a little different when it comes to black and brown people. So, at the end of the day, me as a friend, my job is to make sure people understand the truth of who he was as a real person. And whatever I can do that can facilitate that, and where my powers lie to where I can make a difference in people's thoughts of the legend, then that's going to be my role.
So when can we expect their first school to open?
That's the thing. Right now it's just a conversation, but believe me, you will be the first to know if we ever get this thing up and started off.
Yes, so that was Akon revealing the fact that he and the legendary Michael Jackson had discussion on what they plan to do for the music industry in Africa, in as much as in his own little way he's been trying to, and he also made mention of that in the video you just saw right now, on the fact that he went to Nigeria and of course trying to recruit some people and see how to help the music industry, Afrobeat in general, in the world. So we are hoping that in the coming years, what he and Michael planned years back, in as much as Michael is no more, it is something he would be able to push, because he's a legend and he has the popularity and he has the money and he has the fame. Of course, he still has the grand. Wish him all the very best, and we'll see what pans out in the coming days. So those are the major stories that has been panning out in the world of entertainment for the past couple of days now, especially over the weekend. My name is Kelvin Fnk, and you've been watching us live on EP Radio TV. We are coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. Follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can easily access us wherever you are all around the world. I want to say a very big thank you to the entire crew for putting today's Monday's edition together, and of course to my colleague Irene Pax, who you saw earlier on the street, and also to my regular guest Evelyn Something Liu, someone that I almost changed her name right here and right now, but I hope to get her back on Monday. But we are back again with EP Xtra on Wednesday. Until then, enjoy the week.
Hi, when it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Extra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Extra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public opinion on trending issues, we also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Extra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk.
And me, Irene Pax. With me, your hot gossip.
At the stands live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Extra, your infotainment hub.